Whether you need help with working out or maintaining your health, feel free to come by my gym. We will.
This flower is for you. I hope it makes you happy.
Where my blade leads, triumph follows.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
All right. That should be her since we lost the 50-50 earlier last time to Verena, which isn't bad. Verena's M2 uh, is really good. So finally, basically, Verena's done. I won't complain. Well, I still might complain, but it would suck. It would still suck, but it would suck less if we got Calcharo. Like the next time we lose the 50-50, it'd be cool to get Calcharo because then Calcharo's S3, which is where I'll be at if I get another one, is probably his best Mindscape aside from his last one. But early on, that's going to give us quite a bit of power. So this should be her. Yep. Oh my gosh! Miyabi's in Wuthering Waves. Let's go see. I dropped a tenner on this a while ago. I need 960 in total. Let's go see how many of these we can get. 5. If 555, 960 is 800. So 2 is 800 is 7, 6, 40, 540, 5. This should help. Let's go back and see. No, it's still not enough. We need 480, so one more. It's just the less you can use of these oscillated core afterglow coral, the better. Um, and I'm pretty close to pity on this, so I should be able to. Because I spent a bunch to try to get what's his name, Luke's weapon, and I didn't get it. So that should carry over to this. So hopefully we'll get this pretty quickly. Oh, there we go. See, I knew I was one away. Be nice to get 2 of them. And because one of these is purple, I don't think we're gonna get 2 of them, sadly. So, what was that? Is this at 5? Hopefully we get another one. Because I'm always like, you guys have seen my account. This is free to play. So, if I have sequences like Luke, I didn't get his weapon, but I got 2 Lukes in one 10 pull, right? So, let's see if we can. And then, if I don't get like 2 of the characters, sometimes I'll get 2 of their weapons. So, like with Carlotta, I didn't get 2 Carlottas, but I got 2 of her weapons. Or Cardathea, I got 2 of Cardathia's weapons. But we didn't, so either way, it's fine. Can't ask for much more than that. So yeah, there we go. You guys will probably see her a little later. I'll be working on her, making sure to get her where she needs to be. Mornier is probably worth pulling. Like, she's probably the better, not the better, but she's a really good buffer for all the incoming like tune related stuff. I personally just preferred, like I pulled for Lene, and that was kind of like enough for me, especially because I have an S2 Shorekeeper. Her buffs are just so ridiculous that it's like, okay, well, the fact that Shorekeeper doesn't uh, buff Tune Rupture and Tune Strain and all that stuff, it's kind of irrelevant by how like overpowered she is and just in general. So if you want something more specific to that, obviously Mornier is probably going to be useful. The one I don't recommend pulling for, despite the fact that I really want to pull for her, is Yuno, just because she's very hyper specific to like, what's her name, Augusta. She can be used solo as a DPS, but really like obviously her design is to go with Yuno or with Augusta. But it is what it is. Like I said, it's just not super uh, worth pulling a unit like that right now, especially because the meta is moving away from all that stuff. If Wuwa ever eventually at some point decides to like buff old characters or bring old metas back in some way, like strengthen older metas, then yeah. But one of the reasons I'm probably not going to play Wuwa into the future is mainly just because they don't do that. It's just a constant stream of like making your older characters less relevant, bring in new mechanics, and then going again for the next one. And then the sets don't gel well with each other. So like yeah, you can use her in a bunch of other stuff, but she doesn't gel well with anyone outside of Augusta. So anyway, point being is that I wouldn't. She's like the lowest on the priority list unless you just like which is understandable. But yeah. Yeah, anyway, I gotta go level up and get Hiyuki ready for whatever I'm going to use her for. So see you guys in the next one.